What is going on, FHL? It's time for the 10 o'clock p.m. qualifying session at Hoonigan Hill. We got quite a few drivers. We have had 7. We just had another driver switch his time to now. That is FDB to Ash. So in here, we need to have Steezy Anthony, Shift of Balls, Airman Rook 90940, Beast Anubis, Tony Capone, Beast Valley, Stance Cloud 3, Rotary, and FDB the Ash. So, real quick, Forza Horizon Drift League is presented by Trifecta Drift Team. Do you meet the trifecta? Speed, proximity, style. Also presented by Plantronics Gaming, sponsored by 110 Customs. We don't just give 100% effort, we give you 110. Also sponsored by Figurative Tuning. Need a tweak on your drift tune? Need a whole new drift tune in general? Go to Figurative Tuning. They'll help you figure it out. Also sponsored by HKS Performance, bringing style of drifting since 2002. Also by Team 5 Zygon, Forza Daily Skids on Instagram, and Strictly Sideways. So as always, we're going to go do the course preview, and I think we got quite a few people in there. I think we might have too much to get these drivers in here. So let me go ahead and turn my music down for one. So let me see here. Let's see here. We need 8 in here. 1, 2. Yeah, so we're gonna need some people to leave. So we need just 2 block cars and me in the session, or even just me and one other person. So Turbskis and Predator, should you help block? Could you stay in here? We need Preeminent Being and Batsick. Could you leave, please? You can stay in the party. Just need you to leave the session, because we need to be able to get all these drivers in here. Or Preeminent, sorry. Preeminent, you can stay in here if you're already sitting there blocking. Then we need Predator and Batsick to leave, please. So let me make sure all the drivers are in here in the party while we're waiting to load in. We got Airman, check. We got Beasts, both Beasts, check. FTB Ash. We got Rotary. We got Shift the Balls. We got Stance Cloud. And we got Tony. So we're just needing Steezy Anthony, I believe. Yeah, I think we just need Steezy Anthony. If you guys could please go into the message group that you're included in for these qualifying sessions and invite Steezy Anthony to the party, please, while I do this course preview. We either need Preeminent Being or Predator to leave, please. Whoever's going to block. Alright, so as always, we will go over the course. Hopefully the rain stops by the time we're done. Drivers will start at this white marker right after this big tree here on the left. If you can see it, I know it's dark, but then if those get taken out, we will start at the tree here across the road. So the drivers will have to scoot back just a smidge. Then the lead driver will be on the left, chase car will be on the right, but since it's qualifying, we do solo runs. And then it will be a 40-mile-an-hour roll till the start of the drift zone. If the banners aren't there, just wait for the flash on your screen like so. Then you can accelerate, and then you initiate at the big tree on the left. Then you move your way over to an outside zone at the dirt or gravel road. And we are judging off of the lines. If you drop a tire over the line, it will count against your score. It is not the road edge. So then, and that's how we're going to do the rest of the season as well. So then it will bring it back into another inside clip, out to a touch and go, to another inside clip, out to a touch and go, to an inside clip, to a touch and go, then back out to a midline or further out, bring it back into an inside clip, back to another inside clip, out to a midline or further, back out to an outside, and it's going to be an outside zone all the way around this corner, holding that white line. You're going to hold that drift till the end of the drift zone. Once your screen flashes, you can let off the throttle and back off. That means you have finished. If you do it before the end of the drift zone, it will count as a straighten, and it will count against your score. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and back up to the course and get a full run in. I'll try to in this rain. But once I do the full run, we will wait the 5-minute rain delay to wait to see if it stops as the drivers get in here once I get them invited. All right, so here we go. Like I was saying, 40-mile-an-hour roll. The acceleration zone. Initiate. A little bit of straightening right there by me. This car does not like the rain. Dropping tires. And I did not get the outside zone. And that's why we do a rain delay. If the rain don't stop within the 5 minutes of the start of the rain delay, then we run them anyway, unfortunately, just because we are on a set time schedule, especially since now that we're getting more drivers. And as I say that, the rain stops, thankfully. But like I was saying, we are on a time limit because since now we have more and more drivers sign up each event, we have back-to-back time sessions. Therefore, we gotta get done before the next session starts. All right, so since we got blockers at top and bottom, I will park at the acceleration point. All right, so drivers know when to actually accelerate. All right, so now we'll get them in here. Ash, could you please park up by Terpsky's car? Don't have to get behind it, just up by it. All right, so looks like we got drivers getting in. So like I said, we should have Steezy Anthony, Shift the Balls, Airman Rook, Beast Anubis, Tony Capone, Beast Valley, Stance Cloud, Rotary, and FDB the Ash. So we'll wait for them to get in here. Alright, so wait for everyone to get in here. I think the only person we're missing is Steezy Anthony. So let me see if I can. Steezy Anthony needs an invite, so I'll get him. All right, so Steezy Anthony is getting into the game. All right, so let's see here. Let's make sure Steezy's in the party so he can listen for instructions. All right, he is. So looks like we got everybody in here. So normally Steezy would be going first because he was the first one to register for this time, but Beast told me he's got to get going here soon. So Beast Volley, please pull up to the starting line, please, and wait for further instructions. A lot of DDS fans in the chat. Just pull up a little further, buddy. That's not the start. It starts at that marker just in front of that tree. All right, so honk when ready, buddy, and then you may go. Says we got about 20 viewers on my Xbox. Thanks all for coming out and watching. Here we go, 40 roll. He accelerates. He initiates. May have just got touch and go. Oh, but he goes all 4 tires off course. That's going to be a 0. A 0 on his first run. And his teammates were just telling me in the party he's going to be the one to look out for. And first run, he goes off course in the first corner to get a 0. So he'll have to pull up to the starting line to get his second run underway. Right, so just pull up to the starting line, buddy, and honk when ready. All right, there he goes for his second and final qualifying run. Hopefully he can get past the first corner this time. He initiates. It's going to be hard to judge with this darkness, but it looks like he got the touch and go, got the inside, got the touch and go. Did not get that inside. Gets the touch and go. Gets the inside. Gets the touch and go. Beautiful run by Valley. Don't know if he got that clip. Transition too late for the second clip, though. Here he goes on the final corner. Oh, and he went back inside. He did not get the outside zone completely, but he ran it all the way to the end of the drift zone. Great run by Valley. Still have yet to see more than 3 people get that final hairpin perfectly. Alright, so that'll be it for Valley. Thanks for coming out and running, buddy, and good luck on your scores. So now we continue with the normal list. So Steezy Anthony, please pull up to the line. Alright, here comes Steezy running the RX-7. Alright, when ready, buddy, honk, and then you may go for your first qualifying run. And there's his horn, and he's off. 40-mile-an-hour roll. He accelerates. He initiates. Beautiful initiation, beautiful angle by Steezy, getting the outside zone barely, getting the inside clip perfect, getting the touch and go, just dropping a tire on the inside. Does not get the touch and go. Dropping all 4 tires on the inside clip there. That's going to be a 0. It looks like he's going to finish out the run, though, just to get ready for his second run. All right. So besides the 4 tire drop to give him a 0, because if you drop 3 tires or more in one spot, it's an automatic 0 on the run. But besides that, it was a pretty good run. So if he could just stay on course this time, I think he has a shot. So just honk when ready, buddy, and then you may go for your final qualifying run. And it looks like it's finally starting to brighten up, so it'll be easier for the judges. He hits the acceleration zone. He initiates early, but that's okay to initiate early. Gets the outside zone barely. Gets the inside clip perfect. Does not get the touch and go. Gets the inside again. Does not get the touch and go. Don't think he got the touch and go or the inside clip there. Nails that inside clip there. May have just got the second inside clip through the chicane. He transitions going into the outside zone. He looks like he just dropped the tire, but then he does not hold the outside zone, but he holds it all the way to the finish. Very good run, Steezy. Thank you for coming out and running, buddy, and good luck on your scores. And good luck to all these drivers on their scores. All right, so next up on the list to pull up to the starting line is Shift the Balls. So Shift the Balls, please pull up to the line. Try. All right, just honk when ready, buddy, and then you may go. All right, there's his horn, and he's off. He hits the excel zone. Wheel spin off the start, but good initiation, good angle, gets the outside zone. Nails, rides the line on the inside clip, but does not get the touch and go. Rides the line on another inside clip, dropping tires. Drops another tire there on the inside clip, does not get the touch and go. Nails it first inside clip, gets the second one perfect. Can he transition without dropping tires? He drops 1 tire coming into the outside zone. And he goes back inside. He does not hold the zone, but he definitely held the drift till the end of the finish, or end of the drift zone, I should say, for the finish. So we'll wait for him to get back up to the top. And I forgot to say this, guys. After you finish out the run, you can go up that small little hill next to the finish to get back onto the road, but do not climb up the mountain, please. Please go back up the road. That way you can get back up here as soon as possible. In case you get stuck on the mountain, we have to wait for you. We don't want that to happen. All right, so honk when ready, buddy, and then you may go for your final qualifying run. All right, and he's off. 40-mile-an-hour roll. He accelerates. He initiates. Good initiation, getting the outside zone perfectly, just barely dropping a tire on the inside clip. Does not get the touch and go. Gets the clip. Gets the touch and go. Dropping a tire, does not get the final touch and go. Here he goes through the chicane. He nailed this perfect last time, just barely dropping a tire. Nails the second clip. Here he goes to the outside zone, goes to the inside line, reverse entry, but does not hold the outside zone, and he spins. That's going to be an incomplete run. Unfortunately for Shift the Balls, luckily he had a good first run. All right, thank you for running, buddy. Please pull off to the side and off the course. All right, so as I make my way back up the course here. We need Airman Rook to pull up to the line, please. A lot of DDS rooting going on in there. So Airman Rook is, I believe, an individual driver. I'm not 100% sure. I think individual driver if you're looking for someone to get on your team. So Airman, honk when ready, and then you may go for your first run. There's the horn. Here he goes in that GTR. He accelerates. Initiates perfectly. Almost goes off course though. Nailing the outside zone. Almost gets the inside clip. Definitely gets the touch and go. Gets the clip. Almost gets the touch and go. Nails the clip. He rode the line. Does not get the touch and go though. May have just got the inside clip. Oh, just barely drops a tire, but there was, so hopefully the judges will give in to that, but we'll have to see. And outside zone. And hopefully he held that until the end of the drift zone. It was close. The judges will have to go back and look at it to determine it. Alright, so now we'll get back up to the mountain and we'll wait for Airman to join us for his second and final qualifying run. Orange Drifter says, Airman, make sure you don't have traction control on and to check your tires. If someone could check his tires and make sure they're correct. Please turn your wheel, Airman. Here, hold on. Keep them turned. Nope, those are definitely sports. Okay. Whenever ready, buddy, honk your horn and then you may go. Alright, here he goes. On his 40-mile-an-hour roll, hits the accel zone. He accelerates, initiates a little early, but that's okay. Sorry for the bad camera angle. Gets the outside zone, gets the inside clip. Maybe got the touch and go. Definitely got the clip. Just barely drops a tire on the touch and go. Does not get the clip. Does not get the final touch and go. Gets the inside clip perfectly there. Drops a tire there. Oh, but he threw too much angle and he spun. That's going to be a 0 on his run. Luckily, he had a decent first run. And then he held the zone that time, barely dropping a tire though. But since he spun, that will result as a 0. Excuse me. Throat's getting a little hoarse from all the commentating today. Usually is on qualifying. Alright. This looks like wheels, tires on the stream. Alright, so next up we need to see Beast Anubis. Another DDS driver. A lot of DDS drivers in this lobby. And not in this lobby, in this session. Alright, so Anubis, when ready, honk your horn and then you may go. He's off in that Mustang, 40-mile-an-hour roll. He accelerates. Early initiation, but good angle. Great. Oh, and then he straightens. That's going to count against him. Gets the touch and go, gets the inside clip, gets the touch and go. Great angle too, by the way. Missing that first clip. Definitely got the second one through the chicane. Here he comes to the final zone. Good angle on the entry. And he only gets the second half of the zone, but held it all the way to the finish barely. So unfortunately he straightened. I don't know if that's a 0 or if it's just a big deduction. I don't know. I'm not a judge. But the judge will have to determine that. And hopefully he can pull out a better run. Because as you can see, after the straightening, he definitely pulled a better run throughout the course. So hopefully he can fix that going into this next run. So we'll wait for him to get back to the start. Here he is. Alright, same thing, Beast. Once you're at the start and you're ready, honk, and then you may go. Alright, there's the horn. He's off. He accelerates. He initiates. Here he goes. hits the outside zone, just barely dropping a tire, does not get the clip. Gets the touch and go, gets the clip. Gets almost has to check his angle. Don't think he got close enough for the final touch and go. Gets that inside clip though. Nails the second clip. Here he goes through the zone, dropping a tire on the entry, but hits the inside instead of the outside. Does not get the outside at all, dropping a tire on the exit, and then hits the finish. I don't know what happened for him to cause him to run the inside on that final corner. But yet again, there's still only 2 or 3 drivers who have nailed that final corner today. So, here we go. Next up, we need to see your current points leader and last weekend's winner, Tony Capone. Please pull up to the line. Another DDS member, also running the Mustang. All right, buddy. Honk when ready, and then you may go. All right, he honks, and now he's off for a 40-mile-an-hour roll. He accelerates, initiates, not much angle, but definitely high speed. Getting the zone, did not get the clip, gets the touch and go. Just dropping a tire on the clip. It's touch and go, does not get the inside clip, gets the touch and go. May have dropped the tire, judge will have to go back and look at it. Did not get the second clip. Not much angle. He just barely drops a tire. Can he get the outside zone? He does not, and he drops a tire right before the finish. He almost straightened right before the finish as well. So, as I have been saying all day, for whatever reason, I mean, these are guys that would nail the course about 3 or 4 times in a row perfect in practice. Like, you can even go back to those streams and watch them. But for whatever reason today, qualifying, I don't know if it's just qualifying nerves or what, but people are struggling with this course today. And as you see, like this, Tony was our last event's winner just 1 week ago from today, and he seems to be struggling as well. All right, when I'm ready, buddy, just honk your horn and then you may go. And he's off. He accelerates, initiates, still not much angle, but definitely getting the zone, just barely dropping tire on the clip. Does not get nothing through there, gets the touch and go. Gets the inside clip barely, does not get the final touch and go. Here he comes through the chicane, was not close enough for that clip. Drops the tire on the second clip. Here he comes into the final zone. He enters it good, but then he went back inside. And then did not drop a tire that time, but held it all the way to the finish. All right, thank you, Tony, for running. Also, thank you for the drivers who have ran, who I forgot to tell thank you for running, and good luck, all of you, on your scores. So, not sure what happened to Ash. He's supposed to run, so if someone could get him an invite back to the game. All right, so I just got word that Ash had to go. I don't know what happened. So I guess he needs to reschedule. I don't know. Hold on, guys. Got TrentFigure in the party. Not sure what's going on. Hold on. Gotta mute everybody. All right, hold on. I gotta mute everybody. Trent, if you want to include your audio, it's up to you. All right, so Turbskis, you're also unmuted. So what was going on with Ash? There's 8 in the session. But, so what was going on with Ash, Turbskis? He said he had to leave, so if someone could re-invite him, please. All right, so he put in the chat that he had to go somewhere, so I don't know what happened. We'll have to try to figure out what's going on. I'll leave it to you judges whether, because he changed his time to now, but he did sign up for 11 p.m. on Sunday, so I'll let you guys decide that since he did tell us he had to go. whether he gets another chance or it will be a DQ. So, what's up, Steezy and Cooper? All right, so next up, we need to see Stance Cloud 3, the newest member to Trifecta Drift Team, running that BMW. All right, so when ready, buddy, honk, and then you may go. And Trent, is your audio included? Okay, that's fine. He accelerates, he initiates. It gets the zone, just barely dropping a tire on the clip, does not get the touch and go. Gets the clip, little angle check, he might be some lag though, got the touch and go, gets the clip, gets the touch and go. May have just got that clip there, does not get the second on the chicane. Here he goes, entering the final corner. Oh, nearly straightens. He still had a little bit of angle though. Did not get the outside zone very well. He got it, but not very well. And then hit the finish and did not straighten before it. All right. Well, if you guys could, I know you guys got his Snapchat. If you could figure out what's going on, and that way you guys can determine how we're gonna deal when Ash is gonna run or if he's gonna run, and then I'm gonna mute you guys back real quick. Hold on, let me unmute everybody manually, and then I'll mute the party. 1 second, Cloud. Alright, now the party's muted. Alright, Stance, whenever you are ready, honk again, buddy, and go for your second qualifying run. Alright, here he goes. As you can see, he's running that prospect design for Trifecta, trying to make his way onto the team permanently. Good initiation. Just barely gets the zone, but late in it, and that's going to make him miss that inside clip. Gets the touch and go. Not sure if he got the clip. Drops the tire on the touch and go. Gets the inside clip barely, I think. Did not get the touch and go. Gets the inside clip. May have got that second one. Here goes. Great angle entering the corner, but still does not hold the zone. And he may have straightened before the finish. The judges will have to determine that. All right, thank you, Stance, for running, buddy. And good luck on your scores. So let's head back up to the hill and call up the next driver. All right, so the next driver is Rotary. So Rotary, if you could please pull up to the line. Oh, back up just a little bit, Rotary. It's at that marker to your left. All right, there you go. All right, when ready, buddy, honk, and then you may go. All right, here he goes, Rotary running that Bentley. He hits the Excel zone. Early initiation, but that's okay. Riding the zone, the judges will determine whether he dropped the tire or not. Definitely dropped the tire on the touch and go. Nailing the clips, though, Gil there. Oh, and then it looked like he may have gripped up, but maybe it's just no tire smoke. Good run for Rotary, nailing the clips and the touch and goes. Oh, and then he drops all 4 tires in the final corner. Run going for him. That's going to result in a 0. Man, what an unfortunate turn of events for Rotary. Had a super solid run, probably the cleanest run through the first half of the course I've seen all day, and then goes to try to hit the outside zone and goes completely off the course for a 0. We do let people reschedule, Orange, because but I don't know what happened. It's just he said he had to leave, so I don't know what the situation is. But the judges will determine that. So, all right, whenever ready, Rotary, please honk your horn and then you may go. I mean, I agree. If he changes time to this time, he shouldn't be able to run. But here we go. Good initiation again. Gets the outside zone, gets the clip, gets the touch and go. May have just got that clip, barely drops the tire on the touch and go, does not get the final inside clip, gets the touch and go there. Getting both inside clips through the chicane. Here he goes into the final zone. Can he hold it from dropping all 4 tires? He drops all 4 tires again. That's going to be a double zero for Rotary. Man, that is... And he goes off the mountain in frustration. Poor Rotary. He had such a good run going both runs, and then the final corner just ate him up. That's what I've been saying today, guys. It's just... I don't know what's been going on. All these good drifters are just having trouble today in qualifying, but did not have this kind of trouble in practice. I do apologize for the kid crying in the background. My kid is fighting sleep. So, let's see here. And Brock, you qualify at the next session at 11 p.m. Central. So here in about a half hour. All right, let me unmute Trent and Terpskis and see what they came up with. All right, so Terpskis and Trent, what did you guys come up with the Ash situation? Anything? Okay, well, I guess since he did reschedule this time, would that be a technical disqualification since he's not here? All right, so we've agreed that it's going to be a technical disqualification since he left without rescheduling his time before he left. I think Trent, that would be the only way it wouldn't be a disqualification if he rescheduled his time before he left without just leaving. It's okay. Yeah. So since he did not reschedule before he left, before the 30-minute mark after the time start, it is a disqualification for Ash, unfortunately, because he was your #1 qualifier last event. So let me fix that on these note cards here. This one's mine. That one's yours. But so that's going to be it for this session, guys. The next one is in about 25 minutes, so I need to get the messages out for those drivers. If you are watching, the next drivers for the final one of the day is Trippy Steez, Vex Siege, Orange Rhino 7210, Exterior Guide 46, and Broccoli 21. So we will see you guys in about 25 minutes. As always, keep it slideways.